Hello, this is Dr. Lewerenz, the Longevity Health Institute here in Rochester, Michigan. Hope this spring is treating you well. Enjoying the early seasonal hot weather, huh? Listen, today was a wonderful experience with a few patients and something that kind of was brought up to me and I haven't covered, and I've done a lot of videos, a lot of this informative stuff here, but I thought this would be a great topic because it'd be unique and not brought up to me a lot. But also it is very important and something we see once we get into the depth of what hormones can do for a patient, or when you're insufficient or deficient in them, the results of them, but something that can hugely impact your quality of life, your thriving, not just surviving, your enjoyment of a relationship and a love life and intimacy. But that is the effects of hormones on intercourse and on vaginal tissue and on your intimate experience. So a common thing in perimenopause, actually even prior to menopause, is the loss of significant amounts of estrogen in the vaginal wall or the vaginal tissue. And what does this do? Well, it creates an early response to the tissue of a atrophy, which means a thinning of the lining, a less effective mucosal release during intercourse or with foreplay. And so what happens is that as time goes on in perimenopause, which usually mid to late 40s and early 50s, and almost guaranteed by your mid 50s, is that intercourse becomes painful. Often so painful that it's not even worth attempting, but also not enjoyable, and often even sometimes bleeding can happen because the tissue is so thin, so friable, that not only will you have pain, but the female will have an experience of some blood. So what can we do, and what and why is this occurring? So again, you lose good tissue levels of estrogen, and that tissue will become friable, dry, less mucosal production. So for the lubrication of intimacy with your partner and loved one. And so then you lose this beautiful experience, this relationship experience that should never be lost and is very important in the length of a relationship, and has been studied and has multiple data, by the way, on the importance of a loving and intimate relationship in life, regardless of age. Very important. In fact, even longevity studies have been done on intimacy, intercourse, and length of living and quality of life. So something very important for both male and female. But on here, on this female end, on this topic, which is very important, is this is something that we can regenerate. This is something just like libido, just like hot flashes we can resolve. We can regenerate and help that tissue so that this experience can be enjoyable and like when you're more youthful. Typically, not just optimizing your sex hormones in a transdermal cream in our bioidentical, like personalized hormonal replacement therapies that we do, but we'll often give you a localized, for a while, sometimes just a few months, a local estrogen to the vaginal tissue to build that wall, to build that tissue, to create more mucosal release. And then the nice thing is that usually pretty quickly, within a few weeks to a month, this experience then can be more pleasurable and it's lasting. And then you can taper off that estrogen type of dosing, or occasionally some individuals may need to use this vaginal estrogen application once a week, twice a week, or even sometimes as much as every other week, just to maintain that lining. So very important to have intimacy, something actually pretty simple to treat, something we do here at Longevity Health Institute, Dr. Lewerenz Medical Center, we do often, something that might sound like an awkward topic to bring up or discuss, but these are the things that are very important in life and health, and we do that. And so something to consider, share with loved ones, and don't be reluctant or shy to discuss this with doctors. This is very important in your health and in quality of life. And like our motto, you want to thrive, not just survive. That's what we're about in being well. So I think intimacy is very important. So anyway, I hope this finds you well. I hope it's a little bit educational for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, this is Dr. Lewerenz at Longevity Health Institute. You can always find us on the web, on YouTube, on Instagram. Our office number is 248-289-6643. And me and my practitioners are more than happy to help and excited to have you in and help you. So again, this is Dr. Lewerenz. Be well.